Oh. Oh. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Nighthawk. Hello, user. Hello, other user. Good morning, okay. Oh. Hello, Maria. I'm having a hard time reading today. Sometimes I swear it's because I'm not over here. I'm not over here. I need to slide it over here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, that's kind of peaceful, actually, and I'm not going to get wet. The fountains just went off in the little flower bed I have over there. I mean, when I say I have over there, they're not really my flower beds. They're just right next to me. Started spraying for a second. It's my rat's birthday today. His name is William. Happy birthday, William! Edward Doyle says it's his rat's birthday. I wonder if you mean your rat. Is that your son? I assume that means your son, but happy birthday, William. We're very excited about you. This Coffee with Ken is brought to you by Hugo's Frog Bar. Fine dining in beautiful downtown Naperville. I say that kind of tongue-in-cheek, but 2 days in a row I've been borrowing the furniture to sit and have a cup of coffee in the morning of some restaurants in Naperville. And I don't know. I don't feel too bad. I'm not going to hurt the furniture. Good morning, Scott Maxfield. But I thought I might as well give him a shout out and maybe get one extra customer. Let me see if I pop it this way. How's that looking? Which do you prefer? Which angle do you prefer? Does it matter? Do you like building in back or sky in back? Kind of like the building and the sky mixed together. But good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Wednesday morning. It is June 21st. And it is 5:55 a.m. Happy Wednesday. I like your idea. Scott Maxfield said Naperville Chamber of Commerce should pay me. I got a lot of jokes about that. But yeah, I think they should. Somebody should. I think I do a pretty good job of promoting Naperville. I really believe in Naperville. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful town. I think there's a ton going for it. And I do a lot of videos in and around, obviously, downtown and highlight certain things. Yesterday, I posted a video of me just walking across one of the covered bridges in Naperville. And I don't know. I think it's a good video. I don't know. It's a pretty bridge. It's me talking on a bridge. So if you like me and you like bridges, you'll probably like the video. But anyway, good morning, Robert Patrick. It's kind of funny. I was just left my sometimes I get talking too much. This is Coffee with Ken, as I was mentioning, and happy Wednesday. This is a show I've been doing a long time. This is a show that I do, and I've been doing for about 4 years. It's a show, Good Morning, Eugenie, about me kind of sharing some ups and downs, sharing a little bit of life's experiences, sharing some things I've learned along the way on my 54 years on this little ball of this rock hurtling through the deep blue space. It's the first day of summer, most daylight of the year. It's the longest day of the year, apparently, Scott Maxfield told me. And that sounds right. It's, what is it, the summer equinox or something like that? That used to be a big day for me. And because I used to golf a lot, and we used to play a lot of twilight golf. And for those that know golf, twilights are a little cheaper rounds. They do late in the afternoon, so to keep the course filled at solstice at summertime or late into the summer, and they charge a discounted rate because you may or may not finish. I'm going to interrupt this conversation about Twilights to congratulate El Dorito for 5 weeks sober today. I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome, El Dorito. I'll tell you what, the 5 weeks are the hardest weeks. And again, each person's journey in life and experience in life is different. But I'm at almost 2 years, and I don't even know, 20 months or something like that, and I don't even think about really drinking hardly. And again, the first 5 weeks were much more challenging for me. I was struggling to keep busy at those times, and going, crap, what am I going to do with all this time on my hands? So congratulations to you on your 5 weeks. RJ, head home tomorrow, then 2 weeks personal time off. Welcome in. Good morning, RJ. Good morning, RJ. Yeah, well done, El Dorito. Edmonton's on the west side of Canada. Is that correct, RJ, my little world traveler? I think I flew into Edmonton Airport when I went skiing in Banff Springs, Canada, which is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. And I think it's on the west side of Canada. Shows my knowledge of geography. But anyway, it's a show about me sharing some things I'm going through and sharing a little bit of life's adventures. But for those that have been watching a while, I got something in my eye. It's kind of hurting me. For those that have been watching a while, you know, oh yes, you know, it's not just a show about me talking. It's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. I wish it was the cinnamon dolce. I haven't had the sweet cinnamon dolce in a while. Oh, so that's a subject for another show. But it is the Sumatra, it is the dark roast, and it is from Starbucks, and it's in a venti cup, and I'm so excited to have my first sip. My hope is that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you right now. And cheers to us. Oh. That first sip reminds me every day that life's good, and to be in the moment and to savor the little things, because that first sip's special. You know, every morning I wake up and my first emotion isn't laughter or elation or joy or anything. It's all usually none of it's good. None of it's good. And I wake up and I look at my day and I think, crap, what am I going to do today? Crap. And then I kind of go, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to move forward. I'm going to keep going. God, what should I do? God looks down. Keep going, Ken. Get your ass up. Go get some coffee. And I go, okay, God, I'll get my ass up and go get some coffee. So I do, and go through my morning routine. And my morning routine's changed over the last few weeks, and part of my routine is ending up at Starbucks every morning, where I was the first customer in today. Got there early. Parked my car at like 5:26. They don't open till 5:30. Thought about getting outside and stretching. Hello from France. I wish I knew any French. I would say a French word if I knew any French. I'll go that way for a little bit. I almost felt my table was leaning. I can always do a switch back. 5:30 a.m. in Bonjour from France. Thank you, RJ. My international engineering world traveler, TikTok retro to the 90s friend. Hello, Jana. How are you? But anyway, so this first sip reminds me to savor the moment, and that life is good, and to keep moving forward, and allows me to chuckle and smile a little bit every day, because it's such a feeling of ecstasy. Let me see if the second test. Merci beaucoup, I think. If the second sip can create such experiences. Uh, I mean, not quite as much as the first set, but pretty darn good. It's kind of funny. I mean, it's not funny at all, but I don't know. It's kids being kids, I guess. It's kids being kids. Every morning I go, hey, where am I going to pop down and do my little coffee show? And this morning, as I was heading out or heading into Starbucks, I looked down and I go, hey, I never did it on that street corner over there. And as I approached the street corner with my coffee and my water in hand, a bunch of garbage cans were tipped over and some furniture was knocked over. I don't know. Kids were probably being kids last night in downtown Naperville. And that probably happens everywhere. And at first, I thought it was just one garbage can. And I go, hey, I'll pick this up. I'll do my duty. But then I noticed it was many garbage cans. Shoot me for limiting my duty to only one garbage can, but I don't know. City pays people to pick up the garbage cans. I got a coffee show to do, so anyway, I wandered on over here to Hugo's Frog Bar, where I'm sitting outside drinking a little bit of coffee. Thank you, Kitsy, and good morning, Mason Lockwood. Tu es increíble. That's almost like Spanish. It's interesting, the French, I guess they're all Latin-based languages, whether it's English, Spanish, French, or Italian, or what have you. They're all based in Latin. And so they're all somewhat, similar. Increíble is in French, and increíble would be Spanish, and obviously incredible would be English. It's my language for the day, or my little nugget of education for you. Who's the singer of the Foo Fighters? Who's the singer of the Foo Fighters? What's his name? I drew a blank. I almost wrote it down as I was driving over to Starbucks this morning. Dave Grohl, yeah. I heard a Foo Fighters song that I'd never heard before. He's done so amazingly well. And he seems like such a nice guy. For a guy that drummed his brains out for Nirvana. And for, anybody that, not that Kurt Cobain probably wasn't a sweet, nice guy, but his, his music was super heavy. Smells Like Teen Spirit was so heavy. And Dave Grohl was slamming the drums in the background of that song and that video, and it's such a big video. And anyway, he's such a sweet guy. He's such an amazingly sweet guy. I've heard he seems like such a nice guy. He's a loving father. I have heard him speak on stage. And he seems like such a nice guy. And I saw him in Sesame Street. He was in an episode of Sesame Street. I don't know. This guy's at the pretty dang high up there in the music hierarchy. And he was on this silly, dopey little Sesame Street episode where I think he's holding hands with like Big Bird and Elmo as they're crossing the country and singing songs, and he's kind of like this. But I guess Dave Grohl was a kid too. And grew up probably watching Sesame Street. And probably considers, as silly as it is, Sesame Street right up there with the top, with Johnny Carson. I'm dating myself, but, with some of the top, things to be on. Because, I don't know, it has impacted us all. And if his kids, I think, are a little older now, but I'm sure his kids watch Sesame Street growing up. It doesn't matter if you're a rock star for a huge band. But, if you have kids, they watch Sesame Street. So, hey, you guys will be happy. A community service guy for Naperville is picking up the garbage cans down the street, which makes me feel good. And again, it's like 6 or 8 of them. It would have been a little more. little more than I had in me this morning. If it was one, I think I would have done it. Yeah, yeah. Again, are you talking about Dave Grohl? Yeah, I haven't seen any documentaries by him, but he seems like such a nice guy. And if you look at him drumming for Nirvana, you would think, he's got some anger in him. And, the stereotype of a rock star, you'd think, I don't know, drug addict, whatever. And I don't know his personal life, and I'm not trying to gossip about it at all, but he seems like such a nice man. And such a well-spoken man and a kind man and a good father. Yeah, I am by RJ. You know you're Naperville. I'm at Hugo's Frog Bar. This show is sponsored by Hugo's Frog Bar this morning. I say that, not literally, but I'm sitting outside Hugo's Frog Bar at their furniture. Again, I was going to sit at a bench on the street corner over there, but the garbage cans were all tipped over. And QBBQ is across the way. Last time, I love meat. I love eating meat. I would struggle mightily being a vegetarian. I went a few years ago with my ex-wife to QBBQ, was the last time, 2 or 3 years ago. And I got what, I don't know what it's called, but it was like their meat platter. It was a little bit of everything, but it wasn't a little bit of everything. And we shared it. It was almost such a repulsive amount of meat. You would have had to have been a pride of hungry lions to finish this serving. Because it was big hunks of pork, or barbecue pork, and big hunks of this, and big hunks of that, and big hunks of that. And I'm going, do you guys sell salads? And I mean, maybe they do, and maybe I just didn't buy them. But it was just tons of meat, and it was more meat than I could handle. Somebody just did a U-turn. You moved out Naperville in 98. Wow, has it changed? Yeah, it probably has, Kitsy. I posted a video of me crossing a bridge yesterday, and so much has changed. The town has grown. Again, when I was a kid, I grew up in Downers Grove, not too far from here, and I think both towns had about 45,000 people in it when I was a kid. And now Naperville's got 145, and Downers Grove still has 45, because Downers Grove was landlocked, and Naperville to the south had endless farmland. Not endless farmland, but a whole lot of farmland that they could keep annexing, and they did, and they made South Naperville. And for a while, it was made areas of Naperville a little more affordable. St. Peter and Paul Church is beautiful, really beautiful. But anyway, it made Naperville a little more affordable because it increased the inventory or number of homes available. And over the last couple of years, there's been more demand than supply, and the price of homes in Naperville and across the country has gone up a heck of a lot. And it's interesting. Somebody said, do I go fishing? I do. I haven't fished. Have I fished this year? I don't know that I fished this year. I do enjoy fishing. I used to love it. I used to fish every day. And I don't know about every day, but as often as I could. And there's a little river that runs through Naperville called the DuPage River. And there's some really nice smallmouth bass in there. And I saw a bunch of kids fishing along the Riverwalk yesterday. Saw a couple huge carp out there, and didn't see anybody catching anything. So yes, I go fishing. I better drink some more coffee. Oh, looks like she wants a treat.
I think so.
Were you trying to bring the water bowl out there, I imagine?
Oh, she's got one thing on her mind.
Food?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean...
She's had breakfast 10 minutes ago, but she knows there's a treat in that bucket.
Okay. Did you get her one?
I got her.
All right. You're a good dog dad.
That's what I do.
Yeah. But he's going to join me. It's going to be kind of uncomfortable. He's sitting up by me. But anyway, it is about 6:15, and I don't know how much I have for you today. I'm working today. Oh, I want to talk about this real quickly. I'm working today. For those that are new, I was a realtor for 17 years, and oh my gosh, there's a little dog barking its head off. Little dogs can be the most vicious. I was trying to get at somebody. It's probably all of like 9 pounds, and it was letting somebody have it with all its vocal cord it could muster. But anyway, I've been working at a Super Target last almost 5 months now, and I think something's going to need to change for a bunch of different reasons. But the most glaring issue is I think it's hurting me physically. I made a doctor's appointment for those that are watching out there. I don't want to be gross early in the morning, but my calves and feet are swelling. And I'm stocking shelves in the cereal aisle, and I'm on my feet on this hard flooring all day and walking around, but mostly standing all day. And about a week or two ago at the pool, I looked down and I looked at my right ankle, and it was all swollen. It looked kind of gross and puffy. And my feet hurt, my knees hurt, and I'm not totally sure what to do. I was kind of up in the job search a little bit yesterday, and because I'm going to need to find a new vocation. And good morning, Tara. And one that's, I think, more matching my personality and more matching my skill set, and also doesn't have me walking on my feet all the time. Because I don't know. I hope it could be, I think it's smart to go to see a doctor. I am one that usually doesn't go to a doctor. I go to a doctor as little as I can. I don't want to know what's wrong with me. I just want to wake up dead one day. I'm just kind of kidding. Sorry to say that, but I don't want to know what's wrong with me, and but I do want to get this checked out. And I've been standing on my feet for 4 or 5 months, and it's hard. And I think the circulation's not working quite like it should, and I'm going to get it checked out. So I'm going to have to make some changes pretty quickly, and I look forward to making them. I think the time's come. I think it's been a great stepping stone for me, and I've shared as much joy and as much smiles and as much cheer as I can, I think. And it's probably time for me to move on. And but I am thankful to them for hiring me and getting me started and kind of sending me down my path. And I'm going to go in today and do the best job I can, and smile as much as I can, and say hello to the people coming through the aisle as much as I can, and enjoy it as much as I can, but also look forward to it coming to an end, because I think my feet and knees, I'm hobbling around. I don't want to hobble around. I'm only 54. Not a spring chicken, but I'm too young to hobble. So anyway, I'm looking forward to my day. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful one. It's still quiet out here in Naperville. I get to be at work in about 45 minutes. And I get to be at work in about 45 minutes, and I don't know, enjoy the day as much as possible. And I hope you enjoy your day as much as possible. I hope you had an awesome night's sleep. It's Wednesday. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you are living in the moment. I hope when you take that first sip of coffee, that it's as special for you as it is for me. Because again, when it hits my tongue, when it flows down my throat, when it gets in my tummy and all that heat and caffeine all gets through the body, it feels so good. Hope you're enjoying the flowers in your life. You're enjoying the sunrises in your life. You're enjoying the people in your life. You're living a life of gratitude. Again, I talk about it every day. I wake up first thing in the morning. I'm not always feeling that sunshiny or that chirpy. And call it the universe, call it God, call it whatever, that you find something to be grateful for. And I think the more struggles you're going through, the more important it is to be grateful for the good things. And find the good things. Be thankful that Naperville hired somebody to pick up the garbage cans, or that they're watering the flowers, or that the coffee's hot, or that Starbucks gives free refills, or that Super Target's a great store with an awesome aisle 9 and 10 and a real friendly employee there stocking the shelves. And because there's a lot to be grateful for. And I'm grateful for you for watching today. I'm grateful for the coffee. I'm grateful for the ice water that is holding up my phone. I'm grateful for technology that allows me to go live with you guys every morning. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.